In this video, I'm going to show you how the dynamic lie can help fix your slice. Firstly, a lot of golfers aren't improving their golf because they're not subscribed to the channel and they miss out on the next video, which might be the one to help change your game. So let's get you subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell. That'll notify you when the next video comes out so we can keep improving your golf. So the dynamic lie in the golf swing means at the moment of impact where the club shaft is relative to the ground. So this would mean 90 degrees, and then obviously lowering that would be 45 and down to the ground would be 0. So a standard 7-iron sits on about 62 to 63 degrees. So if you're someone that slices the golf ball, what primarily happens is when you're coming in, the handle of the golf club starts to get too vertical. When it gets too vertical, then we'll start cutting across it, and you can start to see when the handle goes up, the sweet spot is starting to get away from the golf ball as well. We're still going to bring in missed strikes. If that's on a driver as well, because of the gear effect of the club, a heel strike is going to cause the golf ball to curve more left to right for the right-handed golfer. So if you're putting a slice sort of swing on it or a pattern plus heel striking it, that's going to make the golf ball curve even more to the right and then just get you in more trouble. So changing the dynamic lie is really going to help you get out of that curving the golf ball and get you hitting the center of the club a little bit more consistently. So I'll demonstrate what sorts to happen when someone is coming over the top. So as they're coming down in the golf swing, the shaft is getting too vertical already. And then you'll start to see as they're coming down, they're going to create some room, and you'll start to see how this shaft here is getting very vertical. We're going to start to see the golf club cut across the golf ball as well. And then we'll start to get that lie angle, the dynamic lie quite high, and you'll see there 65.6 degrees. And even more as I'm coming down, if I'm coming steep, that position there, we start to see people clearing and standing up, and you can see that's how the handle gets very high in the golf swing. From there, I felt like I struck it off the toe. It's going to change a lot of contact down the bottom as well and just make this very, very difficult. So what we want as we're coming down in the golf swing is we're going to think about changing the lie angle of the club when we're coming down in the downswing. So you've probably seen a lot of videos out there as well as we are going down to get the mass of the club behind you. And what I want you to start to think about is from there, you've already changed this lie angle or dynamic lie as you're coming down. You'll see there my handle is feeling a lot lower. So as I'm up to the top, getting the mass of the club behind me is changing the dynamic lie. And that's where you could start to feel, even as you're coming down and through, that the butt of the club was pointing more across the top of your thighs. If you're coming in, you'll start to see there it's pointing almost above my belt buckle. So getting that mass of the club down and behind you and getting the lie angle of the club different down in the golf swing or through the hitting area is really going to help you get out of that slice feel and just give you a different way of thinking about improving that ball flight. So to practice this, what I would start to do is just do some rehearsals without the golf ball. And I'm going up to the top, feeling like the mass is behind me, but then from there, I'm really feeling like my hands are low through the golf swing. So I'm really feeling like the heel is almost digging into the ground. That there is going to really get you out of that opposite pattern. And then from there, we'll start to hit some shots, just doing some slow downswings and through the golf ball. So I'm down, hands are going to feel low. And from there, that really feels much better contact straight away. And you'll start to see the dynamic lie there is 57 degrees. So we're going the opposite direction, which is great. Same again. To the top, we're coming down, really feeling like the handle's low. Changing that dynamic lie, getting the hands different through the impact area. And if you're someone that is slicing as well and you're doing this drill, it's okay for you to feel like you're swinging a little bit towards the right side of the screen. And this is just going to assist with getting that golf ball to start curving somewhat to the left. So you'll see there I've got club path on the screen as well. And that is where the club head is traveling at the moment of impact. So positive is to the right for the right-handed golfer and negatives to the left. So a really good way of doing this drill to really start to feel how to hook the golf ball is down. From there, we're feeling low and to the right. The heel feels like it's grabbing into the ground. And then we can see there, the club path is 7 degrees to the right, so very into out, plus the dynamic lie at 56.3 degrees. It's really getting out of that sort of high handle cutting across position. It's very, very hard from that position there to get that strike consistent. You're gonna stand up with the body, the pelvis will go under. It's those common sort of downswing factors we're all trying to improve and get out of from that slicing pattern. So same again, up to the top, down to the right, and nice and low with the hands, feeling like they're coming across my thighs. And then from there, just start to blend it into one motion. So don't go full speed straight away, because that's going to be hard to get the awareness and the feeling of what you're trying to do. Really take your time as I'm coming down. One motion, just slow through the golf ball, trying to get those numbers again. And if you're someone, obviously if we don't all have TrackMan, a bit of camera feedback and just doing some drills where you're really trying to get that club, the butt of the club there, just really almost touching the middle of my thighs below my belt buckle, and that'll get my handle lower and get me out of that position. So same again, one smooth downswing, nice and slow. Just really trying to improve those numbers and get into that opposite feel of where that is coming over with a handle high. Give it a go, take your time when you practice it, really slow it down. It'll really change the strike and how that golf club goes through the turf, through that hitting area for you, making it a whole lot more easier to be consistent. Thanks for tuning into another video. If you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so we can keep improving your golf.